Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World. Last time we continued to make our way through World 4 here, and we went through a tree giving us Leopard Yoshi. I didn't see any leopards in this tree, so I don't know where it came from, but he's here, and he's ready to go ahead and take on the boss of World 4, Naval Piranha Sewer. So for this one, gonna go ahead, choose our hidden items badge, just to make things easier to see as always. And let's make our way into the boss fortress. So, this one, as the name implies, you'll be going through a sewer, so there's going to be a lot of pipes for us to interact with. Won't be seeing all those pipes right away, but we do have to enter the fortress with a pipe, and as you can see, right as soon as we get over near it, a hidden cloud spawns because of our item. So, we're going to wait for this guy to come down here, eat the enemy, and then we can go ahead and grab ourselves a Meaver Stamp. I haven't talked about those enemies yet, but the little munchers here, they're very interesting enemies in this game because when they're up above in their like dandelion state, you can't actually eat them. Like you can eat the enemy, but they won't spawn out an egg. So as soon as you eat them, you swallow them whole. No eggs come out. Wait for the munchers to hit the ground and turn into a proper enemy, and then you can go ahead and make an egg out of said enemy. So that's why I always recommend to do with those guys. Just wait for them to hit the ground and then eat them. Because then you get an egg. Speaking of eggs, I got just enough for this. So this is an interesting little puzzle. You want to go ahead and just throw an egg straight down here, bounce off the water. Do so again to collect yourself that bead. It's a really cool puzzle. I do like that a lot. Because you're just using the water's physics here to easily grab yourself that collectible. So I do like that idea. This is actually a mechanic that's returning from Yoshi's Island, because you could do the same thing in that game. But it's just fun to do that here in general. This is a level that teaches you that, hey, you can go ahead and bounce your yarn ball eggs off of the water. And that'll still work. In this room, you want to go ahead and eat all these enemies. Doesn't matter if they're on the ground or not, just kill them all. Doing so, you'll go ahead and get yourself a flower. So let's actually go ahead and collect the dang thing. Trying to get the flower is hard. This piranha plant is interesting because as you can see, when I eat him, he's still alive. And I can't kill him at all. You can just eat his neck, which is already morbid sounding enough. And he will respawn the neck after a while too. So it's not like you can kill the piranha plant forever. But you can stun him, and that will give you an egg too, which does help. So eat his neck. It sounds morbid, but do it. It's a good thing. I'll go ahead and bounce my yarn ball eggs over there to the left to get myself a bead. And I'm going to go ahead and wait for these guys actually to hit the water. I want some more eggs. Give me your eggs. Eat that one because I don't care. He can die before he's born. That sounds very morbid. Jump at the very edge of this waterfall here to get yourself some beads, which has a stamp, and your flower. And let's go ahead and make our way through the door and continue on. We got ourselves a checkpoint right here. We'll go ahead and just throw an egg straight down. Be very quick about it. Because I want to hit that cloud to reveal a bead that we need to collect. But right here, I gotta be very careful because I don't want to get hit by the dang spike. That was close. That was a really good shot. I wasn't expecting to hit those beads. I was trying to hit the piranha plant. That works too. Make some more eggs from those little munchers. I'm gonna go ahead and put the big egg in the back because I don't need to use that right now, if you want to be honest. Throw an egg up there so I can get those beads since one of them does have a stamp. And right here, I'm going to wait for the spike ball to go all the way around. And now I'm going to hold down. Holding down there will get you underneath the platform, which will give you the beads. And you need to do that if you want the piece of yarn in this area. So it's not just a stamp I needed from that. I also needed the yarn. Got a lot of long neck piranha plants here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take them out by spitting an egg. That's the only way you kill the long neck guys. You actually have to throw one of your yarn ball eggs at them. But doing so, it will die in one shot. So that does help. Gonna be very quick in this section to avoid the spike balls. Gonna wait for this one to move. And before going in the green pipe, jump down here in the water and go over to the right side of this room. As you can see, there's a door all the way over here to the right. This is a very easy door to miss. And behind it, you got a whole bunch of stuff to collect. More importantly, Meaver stamp beads and a flower. So I'm gonna want to go ahead and get all this stuff. I'm gonna wait for the spike balls to fully rotate around. I got clipped there. That's not that good at all. Got clipped twice. That's even worse. It should be fine because I think I'll still have enough health to get through this level and have full 20 hearts. As long as I don't take damage to the boss, it should be fine. Let's go ahead and make our way through the warp pipe. And now, let me could just throw some eggs here and get some more, because I'm going to need them. Here, I'm going to wait for that to move. Throw my egg. There was a cloud that spawned up here. If you got close, a cloud will spawn, and it just has hearts, so it's not like you need to see the thing. It's an optional thing entirely. I got me some hearts. There's a hidden cloud behind that piranha plant. Gives you a flower, so I definitely needed that. And continue our way upwards here. Got a Meaver stamp right above my head. Gonna collect that. But we got Shy Guys with bombs. Don't worry about the bombs. You can go ahead and eat these and spin them out with the Shy Guys, but you're not needing these bombs to actually blow up any walls this time around. Because last time we seen Shy Guys with bombs, we needed the bombs to actually blow up walls, which would give us more collectibles, and also let us progress the level. Here on the other hand, they're just an obstacle, so don't worry about the bombs this time around. They're not a problem. Just more of a threat. I'll go ahead and collect myself a Meaver stamp by going down below here. Gonna take the purple pipe up. Got myself another Meaver stamp right here. And let's make our way down the blue pipe. And I'm gonna go down this light green pipe. And make my way up the yellow pipe. So as you can see in this section, just a whole bunch of pipe movement. So here's where the sewer portion of this really comes into play. We had the waters going on here already for sewer. But now we have the pipes. Can't have sewer without pipes. And as you see, we had the 8-bit version of the Muncher enemies there. You want to go ahead and kill those guys, and doing so, well, they reveal a path that has a yarn piece in it. You don't have to kill them for the yarn, but I like to get them out of my way so I don't get hurt and lose my dang health. The more health I have right now, the better. So let's go ahead and make our way down this pink pipe now, and continue on with the level. Got another Shy Guy with a bomb here. Get rid of that stinking bomb. I don't want it to blow up in my face. And there's a lot of blue pipes here that we can go ahead and take. They all lead to different areas. We want to take the one that the Shy Guy was standing in front of first, which will give us our final flower. And now at this point, I'm going to go ahead, take the pipe on the very bottom, but then destroy the pipe up above here. You want to go ahead and do this, because then it'll reveal another section you can go ahead and eat the pipe out of. And that'll give you a bead. It's also a nice shortcut, because you don't actually need to do that. You could just take the pipe from the bottom section, and then you'll be able to get over to where the beads are as well, which have a Meaver stamp, but you can go ahead and eat the pipes too, and just be more fancy about it. That's what I just did. We'll go ahead, eat this portion of the pipe so we can get ourselves our final piece of yarn. And now we got all that. Hold down here so we can go ahead and make our way over to the next portion of the level. Wait for that bomb to explode. And throw an egg right in this section to get ourselves our final few pieces of beads. And that's that. This guy wants to bomb me before I can go ahead and make my way into the boss room. Unfortunately, that does backfire. So let's just go ahead and throw this straight up and bounce around the room apparently. And we have enough hearts, so let's go ahead and make our way into the boss fight. It's time to take on Naval Piranha. So as soon as we get into the boss room, you're going to be noticing something different. Every boss we've entered so far, as soon as we got into the room, it would start a cutscene. As you can see here, we can go ahead and move around freely. In fact, I could actually throw an egg right now at that piranha plant. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in here. You can actually interact with this boss fight, and it's a little Easter egg in the game. I'll show it off after we beat the boss, but for now, we gotta fight a piranha plant. How dare you come this far? How dare you, I say! Wake up, Naval Piranha! It's supper time! Yoshi's the main course, so bon appetit! It's time to fight Naval Piranha. Returning from Yoshi's Island, Naval Piranha here will extend out her mouth. Throw an egg in there, it'll do nothing. She'll eat the egg, but then that's it. You need to grab these bombs that the Shy Guy are throwing from the background and throw these bombs in Naval Piranha Plant's mouth. Do that, we'll reveal her weak spot, ground pound it 3 times, and that's the fight. Every time you hit Naval Piranha, she will go ahead and have her tentacles, I like to call these things. I don't know what else. Maybe the roots? We'll actually say roots because it sounds more child-friendly. So the roots here will come out, and you have to jump over them because they do hurt. But you want to be careful of the roots simply because they do move around, and later on they will move up and down the stage as well. So they're pretty hard to avoid. So go ahead and avoid all the Piranha Plant heads coming from the background. Wait for Naval Piranha to extend upwards and throw the bomb straight up into her mouth. Ground pound her stomach again, and that's hit number 2. One more hit to go, and then this boss is down. So I'm going to go ahead and just wait this one out because the roots will go straight up, and I can go ahead and walk underneath them just like so. Just got to wait for Naval Piranha to just do this again. And I'll walk underneath, and that's the safest way around. But she's going to be changing things up here. Now she's going to keep them on the ground and move them quick. So jump over these roots and be very careful about things. Now she's done doing that. She's retracting the roots. Time for the Shy Guys to throw bombs. I need to go ahead and grab this one here. Wait for the others to explode. And now 2 more piranha heads are going to come over here. One is going to sweep from left to right, and then one's going to sweep from right to left. Jump over these guys, and then Naval Piranha will come from the ceiling, spit the bomb into her mouth, ground pound the weak spot, and that's the boss fight. That is it. So, that was a pretty interesting fight, and this is an evolution of Naval Piranha from Yoshi's Island. Naval Piranha did something similar in that game where she did turn from a normal piranha plant into this giant overgrown root piranha plant, just like this boss. But this one has a different attack pattern in comparison to the one from Yoshi's Island, and is a lot more aggressive because of it. But we 100% completed the level, so that's 4 down. Well, 4 is now 100% complete outside the special level. So, you can actually throw a yarn ball at Naval Piranha before the boss fight starts, and if you do that, you do get a different piece of dialogue from Kamek. Oh my! That's... yeah! It's been fun, but it's time for you to become Yoshi Sushi! Would you look at that? We got 690 stamp patches. Nice. More importantly, we got a new power badge. This one's a really interesting badge. I like this one a lot. But for getting all the pieces of yarn here in Naval Piranha stage, we unlock ourselves the Naval Piranha Yoshi. It's a very fitting Yoshi too, because this bonus stage, as you can see once we knit it back together, all about a big old piranha plant. Looks somewhat familiar, doesn't it? Well, we'll actually get to see what that stage is in just a moment. First off, Kamek has to have a little bit of a hissy fit and run away once again. Kamek, seriously, stop it up. I say it every time for a reason. You have no one to blame but yourself on this one. So let's go ahead and swap over to Naval Piranha Yoshi and enter 4S. Naval Piranha 2. Now it's personal. It's definitely personal because we're actually playing as Naval Piranha. So we're going to go ahead and use Pull Items to You with your Magnetic Force Badge. Very long name, but the Magnetic Force Badge is a really helpful one. Simply just because, just like the name says, anything near you is going to be sucked into your vicinity. So flowers, yarn pieces, the beads, pretty much any collectible outside of yarn ball eggs, they will suck into Yoshi. And that's a very big deal because this stage, as you can see, Naval Piranha is really upset that we just kind of destroyed it in the boss fight, and then we also came back in and whacked down the forehead. So now because of it, Naval Piranha is here to just destroy us. She wants us dead. So we're going to avoid this thing at all costs. You can go ahead and throw eggs into Naval Piranha, which will go ahead and stun her. So that won't kill, but it will stun, making things a little bit easier. I think I'm going to die right here. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. I got trapped there with that piranha plant. So as you can see in this level, this is an auto-scroller with a really deadly punish here at the very end. That makes sense. If you get stuck on anything, you're basically dead. Because this Naval Piranha, she does not slow down at all. She wants you dead. So you gotta be very careful, but also you have to be very quick too. So that's why I recommend either use the See Hidden Items badge in the stage to make collecting things a lot easier, or use the Magnetic Force badge so you can go ahead and just make your journey easier through the stage too. Because then you don't have to worry about being as precise getting these collectibles. You can just get near them and they'll just magnetize the Yoshi's body. In this section, we're going to be using some shells here to get some collectibles. We're going to use some shells to get a Miiverse stamp and also to get a flower. Go ahead and break open this hidden cloud to get me some more health. That shell actually hit Naval Piranha. I am extremely shocked it did, but I'll take it. Gotta keep on moving, get 2 eggs from the ceiling here, gonna go ahead, jump up, get me some beads, keep on jumping. There's a piece of yarn here on the left, which we just got. Keep it moving. Jump down. Eat enemy, spit cloud, flower. Just keep it moving. No time to just breathe. We gotta keep it moving, because this boss is really upset at us. It wants us dead. Let's go ahead, because we have an egg dispenser right here. Stun him. Just get out of here, Naval Piranha. So says I, Naval Piranha Yoshi. Oh, she mad. She's so upset now, she's moving in double speed. So we gotta get moving. I didn't mean to throw 2 eggs there, but we'll wing it. It's fine. Should be okay. I thought for a second I actually missed that piece of yarn. That would have been really bad. Gotta throw this. Spit. She didn't actually like that at all. Grab that. Move. I have, like, next to no time for this egg shot. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Yeah, I actually just missed that flower, didn't I? Yep, I did. That's literally the last thing I needed to, and I got everything. Wow. I feel when you actually get to the level perfectly fine, and then you're so close to the end, you can't risk it. That's fine. I'll go back to the level to get the flower. So we got everything else, even the health. So all I need to do is just grab that flower at the very end. Which shouldn't be too bad to do as long as I'm paying attention and actually outrun Naval Piranha Plant this time around. Because I need more space at the end to throw for that flower. But I do need to go back and get it. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing here in just a moment. But first, I got to see my Yoshi. I got to see who we got after beating this level. So, for completing 4S, we need ourselves together a new type of console Yoshi. We unlocked the Nintendo 64 Yoshi. Just a nice gray Yoshi, because that's pretty much what the N64 was. Until they released the Funtastic Systems, which were a whole bunch of different colors. Let's go ahead and make our way over to the Amiibo Hut, and see what we're going to go ahead and play as to get that flower. Since 4S has a boss chasing after us, let's go ahead and play the level as another type of boss from the Mario series. Bowser Yoshi. I like how the bottom of his nose is just Bowser's mouth open, which looks really goofy, not gonna lie. You just see that random patch of red down there with some white outlines for the teeth. It looks really odd, but outside of that, this Yoshi definitely does look a lot like Bowser. I love the collar around his neck, too, for Bowser. It just looks very expressive. So let's go ahead and make our way back over the 4S and grab that flower we missed. So just to make things easier, I'm going to go ahead and use that same badge that we had before, because the magnet badge makes things a lot easier in the stage. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and grab the flower, and I'll meet you guys on the other side. That feeling when you 100% the level, when you don't have to do commentary. I literally got everything in that level without having to say a single word again. That is definitely one of those Let's Player curse moments where as soon as you hit the record button and you start talking over a video game, you get so distracted you literally can't do anything. But then when you just don't talk and then do the same exact thing, you get it on your first try with no issues whatsoever. I got literally every collectible again that run. Wow. That's definitely one of those Let's Play curse moments. I'll take it. We got our final flower to level, so we 100% complete World 4 now. Everything is done here. So now with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode on that note. Next time on Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World, we'll go ahead and make our way to the next world of the game. Once I jump back over the craft world here, we'll go ahead and have a sneak peek. Next time, we're making our way into the Winter Wonderland world, World 5. I'll see you guys next time.